Hello, and welcome to another day of TA the Degen way. I just wanted to hop on to take a look at our latest trading idea on our ideas page under crypto file 622. And what are we looking at on Bitcoin? Kind of more of a macro chart. Just what I expect, and a couple things I've noticed over the last couple days. Pulling our fib levels from swing low to swing high. We have retraced on this trend pretty much to the dollar 38.2%. Now if we turn on our candles and wicks, we'll see where they were up at about 36, but you can see these lows, this kind of higher volume node there. Price has been skyrocketing to the upside, and while I expect it to actually continue higher, I mean, it'd be nice to reach this 50% mark at about 40K, 39,000. I do think that we will get there, but am currently targeting a pullback to kind of fill in some of this gap here, as we have hit this high time frame resistance. This was support previously, so we would expect it at some point in time to become resistance, and the only time prices really come back to it is now. And let's hop right into the regular chart. There we go. So here we're on the daily. Let's pull up our market liberator. Really any oscillator. I mean, I like this. So, you know, I mean, price has broken to the upside pretty significantly, and if we just take a look at our oscillator on the daily, I mean, it doesn't look too bad. Aside from one thing I see on the daily, look at what we're getting as we approach the zero line. See how this VWAP is inverted a little bit and kind of curving? I mean, I would like to see this curving this way, not this way. That's telling us that these two averages, I'm not sure if these are RSIs or moving averages or what exactly they use to calculate these, but as this is getting closer to the zero line, what this is telling us is how close these are together. So these are getting closer, and then right as they're about to cross, I mean, if they're going to gap back out, we'll probably see a move to the downside. Money flow significantly in the green. Do we have any daily divergence? The answer is no. Well, maybe if we consider like this business back here, but I'm not. But you know, the biggest thing I see is we're at a significant level. We've had a significant pump, and then if we come down to the 4 hour, where I think the real business really shows up using these oscillators. I mean, what do we have here? We have money flow. We have our third lower high. You know, we see this VWAP kind of curving up here, so maybe we do see another push to the upside. So we do got a little higher wave there. But looking at, I mean, the current price here, I mean, we have clear wave trend divergence. Higher high, lower high. Money flow, lower high. The only thing positive I see is the curvature of the price action. And then now we've got this VWAP curving up right here. I do expect to hit $39,000 to $40,000, maybe even a little farther, you know, 41, 42. But I would also expect at some point in time to see a cool off. And I don't like the idea of longing into massive pumps. I mean, the long trade entry was long ago, you know, back down here, or at least a breakout from there, or the retest of 32,000, which you know, we can see this range that formed here. Price broke below it and has popped back up. Now if it can hold above this high, you know, if it can hold this 35K, I mean, that's pretty bullish, especially this nice curvature in the price action. I wouldn't be surprised to push on up one more time here, maybe two more times, or else possibly, you know, we just start heading down. But the biggest thing I'm looking at here on this 4 hour, the only thing that makes me think another possible move to the upside is this curvature in the price action, and this VWAP is pretty darn low, and it's starting to curve to the upside. Now that could change. Maybe it comes down farther. Doubtful. I mean, it'll probably have to push up a little bit first. Maybe we push up to 35, 280 or something, you know, or maybe it just continues too. And that's certainly, with this curvature in the price action, that is certainly a strong possibility. But this right here is a very bearish signal. Money flow divergence, we have our third lower high. Wave trend divergence, we have our third lower high on that. Let's follow the curvature of these waves. You know, I mean, that's kind of what I see there. And as such, I mean, I am looking for a potential move to the downside, hopefully into the 32K area. And currently, one thing I'm looking at on a more local level, if we considered this some kind of a measured move, would bring us out to lower in this range, like as in if we can get accepted back into this range right here. I mean, these lows are pretty significant. You got a double bottom there. Then if we take our current price action, let's say that we move this up here, we consider this to be one trading range. The bottom half of the range, the upper half of the range, and let's throw a square on there. We obviously have a very large fair value gap there. Oh, it's the exact size of one range. So what prevents this from being just one large range, and this being the upper half of the range right here? I mean, nothing. You know, there's definitely a serious fair value gap here. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at filling this gap, or at least half of it. You know, that'd be nice. Get another chance to accumulate some more Bitcoin. It sounds good. And then let's look at our current local pump here. Get rid of our box. Move this line back on down. My own personal benefit. There we go. Get rid of our measured move there. And let's pull a fib just on the local pump here. We'll take this local. 50% retrace is coming out below the high. But if we consider the whole pump, let's take the whole thing. The 236 coming out, which is about a quarter, you know, and we got about a third. I like that 382 there. I mean, that's what I mean about 32,000 is kind of my area. But, I mean, that's what I'm seeing on the Bitcoin price. I'm seeing a high potential for a pullback. You know, we've had some serious pump action. I mean, maybe it continues. I mean, I'm looking to the upside. I like the upward curvature in the price action. I don't like the downward curvature and the momentum and the money flow. I mean, I see a potential for something like this. And, you know, that would give you your fuel to the downside. And rotate on up. What size of a move are we talking here? If we made it all the way down to 32,000, we're talking about another 8-9%, you know, maybe a 10% move. I mean, if that happens, alts will probably pull back significantly and provide some good opportunities for some re-entries to the upside, because I do believe the tides are rising, and when they rise, all ships rise with them. Hey, if you like the content, like, share, subscribe. Come on into our free Discord, or my own personal trading. I do a lot of scalping. You know, I'm updating our trading group pretty much constantly as to what I'm doing, along with a few others who sometimes have a different perspective than I do, so you get a nice wide range. No cost for the Discord, or come visit us on TradingView, CryptoFile 622. But until then, trade well.